The Boy Who Cried Wolf. Chapter 1. David and his son Peter. David was a strong and nice shepherd who lived near the woods in a small village. The villagers were very fond of David, as he was a nice person. David had a son named Peter. David entrusted Peter with the responsibility of taking care of their flock of sheep. Peter spent most of his days in the fields, watching over his sheep and making sure they were safe from any danger. Chapter 2. The Prankster. One day, Peter got bored and decided to play a prank on the villagers. He ran into the village square, shouting, "Wolf! Wolf! A wolf is attacking my sheep." The villagers quickly gathered to help him, but when they arrived, they found Peter laughing and his sheep grazing peacefully. He had played a trick on them, and the villagers scolded him for wasting their time. Chapter 3. The Second Prank. Peter was not deterred and decided to play the same prank on the villagers a few days later. He ran into the square and cried out, "Wolf! Wolf! A wolf is attacking my sheep." Again, the villagers rushed to help, only to find out that Peter was lying. This time, they scolded him even more severely and warned him not to do it again. Chapter 4. The Third Prank. Despite the warning, Peter couldn't resist playing the prank again. A few weeks later, he ran into the square, shouting, "Wolf! Wolf! A wolf is attacking my sheep." The villagers were angry with Peter for lying to them twice before and didn't believe him this time. They thought it was another prank and stayed in their homes. Peter was left alone to deal with the wolf, but luckily, it didn't show up. Chapter 5. A Real Wolf. One day, a real wolf appeared in the village, and Peter saw it. He ran into the square, screaming, "Wolf! Wolf! A wolf is attacking my sheep." However, the villagers didn't believe him because he had lied to them so many times before. They thought it was just another prank and ignored him. Chapter 6. The Consequences of Lying. The wolf attacked Peter's flock, and he lost all his sheep. Peter realized that lying has consequences. Because he had lied too often, the villagers didn't believe him when he told the truth. He was left to deal with the wolf alone and suffered the loss of his sheep. Peter learned the hard way that honesty is always the best policy. Chapter 7. The Moral of the Story. The moral of the story is that lying has consequences. If you lie too often, people won't believe you even when you're telling the truth. It's essential to be truthful and honest in your dealings with others. The story teaches us that honesty is always the best policy.